Hello and welcome to today's video. So this is a bit of an impromptu kind of things are happening, so I thought it'd be fun to record video. Basically today we've ended up buying one bookcase and we're getting another one later, so I thought it'd just be fun to like do a little video, put in the one we've got together. It's just from IKEA, that one. It's going to fit really nicely up a corner and fit Jay's books on it, so I'll put that together and organise it. And then the other one we get in, it's from Facebook Marketplace, and it needs a little bit of work doing to it, but I'm pretty sure as long as I'm happy with getting the colour that's on it or a darker colour, I'm pretty sure I'll just be able to give it a quick sand, paint it, and then we can use it. I can always do different stuff to it in the future if I choose, but I'm pretty sure that will make it usable. So that one I think Jay's going to collect it tonight. Then probably over the next couple of days I will upcycle it, which I will try and record as much as possible of, and then I will also organise that one. And that one I think is going to be my like favourite shelf, so anything that I really love and really recommend basically, because that bookshelf will be in the living room, and that's our only bookshelf that's really in a communal zone that other people other than ourselves will see. Our other bookshelves are either in our office, which is where the ones behind me are, or in the bedroom is where I keep my like soon to read or like currently reading and read this year books. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. It's going to be a chill video. I don't know exactly what I'm recording, don't know exactly what I'm doing. It's really warm today, and we've been out all day and just got back with this bookcase from IKEA. So I'm going to try and put it together and let's just do it. Okay, so here is the bookcase, all set in nice. So all that's left to do with it is to put the two shelves in, but then when we're in the store there's some with two shelves and some with the extra shelf, which is what I've got on mine, and Jay wanted the extra shelf. So we've got 3 shelves to fit in there. So what I'm going to do is just start organising the books and then like put a shelf on top of the books. So I think what I'm going to do is get all of Jay's books on the floor and put them in height order, because I think that's going to be the best way to do it. So yeah, I'll just keep going and hopefully we'll get it sorted all good. Okay, so this is Jay's bookshelf, and it very nicely fits up that corner there, which is just behind his desk. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, that looks really good, doesn't it?
You think?
Yeah.
You happy with it?
Yeah, it's nice.
A few of your books have had to go a bit slanted on the top shelf.
I can see all my books really easily now. Like, yeah, that's really good.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
That's a thing. Okay, so we are on our way to pick up the bookshelf. We've tried to sort out the back of the car so it'll fit, and fingers crossed it does. It's smaller than our sideboard that we've fit in the back of the car before, so it should do. But yeah, I guess we'll check back in after we've grabbed it. We have the bookcase. We stopped off at McDonald's because Jay really needed a wee. But yeah, this is the bookcase. It's not as like stained and dented as I thought it was from the pictures, so I'm actually quite happy. Seeing the colour though, I don't know if I like the colour for our living room. It is similar to the walls, but in the, I'll show you when we get in, but in the arches we've painted like navy blue backs to them to match our main wall in the living room, and I feel like this just needs to either be just wood or probably the navy blue, but the navy blue isn't a very good paint, so don't know exactly what yet, but we'll have a look when we get back, because it does need a good clean, so we'll do that. Okay, so we're back and here is the bookcase. I'm going to give it a good clean tonight. I'm not going to record that just because you're not going to really see a difference. There's a few marks on it. Is it even showing up on camera? There's a mark here. Can you see that? I don't know. But yeah, there's like marks here on it and stuff. So I'm going to give it a good clean. I have a couple of ideas, so I've taken some pictures of it and I'm going to play around with it on the computer and see how that looks. And then tomorrow, I guess I'll start with a plan of action. It's actually really late now, it is 10:10, so I'm going to give it a quick clean and I'll check back in when I'm doing something. I've put some spray here because this was where all that dirt was, and I'm wiping it off, and the paint is literally coming off on this, which means it wasn't proper furniture paint that was used, so that's going to make it easier to remove. So yes. Okay, so update on the plan. Last night I took some pictures and I basically put over the top of the pictures, very badly, I know this looks bad, some different colours, and to be honest, me and Jay both looked at them, didn't really fancy any of them, but it's also really hard to tell because as you can see here, it's in this very awkward little nook and we painted the back of that dark blue, so it's kind of, yeah, so I'll put it in basically to get a better idea and a better look at it, and we think we have a plan. So if everything goes well today, we'll do the backboard of it the same blue as the wall and stain the rest of it the same colour as this piece of furniture and like those pieces of furniture, because we know what stain that is because we stained the shoe racks ourselves and they seem to match everything. But what we did today was we went to B&Q and we got this. This is paint and varnish remover. We've used it before on a cupboard door to get rid of some like white thick varnish, and it worked really well, so I'm hoping it works well. You need about 1 litre per square metre of surface. We've just brought the 1 litre tub. If we end up needing more we can go back and buy another. It is absolutely glorious weather today, so it's pretty warm, but that's going to be a pain in the arse for me because I only walked to B&Q and back and I'm sweaty, but hopefully it'll mean this will work really well. So yeah, we're going to get started. I did take the little circular bits out. I'll pop a video in over here somewhere because I did a quick Instagram video of it. They're not my style and they're just attached by nails, so I've popped those out and I'm going to do this. Okay, so the bookcase is covered in it, so are the shelves. The shelves need flipping over and doing, but we're almost out of that. So yeah, I'll be back in an hour. So this is how it's looking, but there's other people out in the gardens next door, so I don't want to talk very loudly. So yeah, it looks worse than it did. I'm going to pop what is left in the tub over it, leave it for a little bit, and then scrape it off. So, slight little hiccup. I've ran out of the liquid stuff that I need, so Jay, the wonderful, glorious Jay, is going to quickly drive over to B&Q and pick me up another. Yay!
Got it?
You got it?
Yeah.
Can I have it? Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
hello. So yesterday we got pretty far doing the bookcase. After I stopped recording, scrubbing it off, me and Jane ended up having to scrub it for about an hour, but it's now looking like this. But we only did the one side of the shelves for it yesterday, so today I'll flip them over, put the same paste on the other side of the shelves, and I'm about to go scrape it off. I'm really hoping I don't have to scrub it again because it was a pain in the arse, but I guess we'll see. Let's go check on them. Okay, so we've eventually got a dry and not warm day again, so I'm going to take this outside now. I've got some stuff for hand sanding, but I don't think I'm going to concentrate on that today. And then I've also got my little sander. We're just going to try and get it as even and smooth as we can. So that's the plan, and I'll probably just do it until I get tired. So So here is how the bookcase is looking. This is pretty much as good as it's going to get for what I know how to do, to be honest. And the outside and the shelves look really cool. I'm ready to either varnish or stain these. I need to decide what to do. The inside hasn't come up as good, unfortunately, but I think we're going to paint the inside to match the wall behind it and then stain the rest. Okay, so time for another day of upcycling. What I'm going to attempt to do today is get the two sides and the back painted. So what we've done is decided, because these aren't coming up as nice as the rest of it, we're going to paint those to match the wall behind it. So the wall it's going on in that archway, it's got Farrow & Ball Stiff Key Blue, which is number 281, and we went and just got a tin of the Valspar furniture paint, colour matched to that colour. So I'm going to do that today. I don't think I'll get around to varnishing today, that'll be tomorrow, but yeah. I'm not going to record it all because I'm literally just painting, and I'm going to be really precise. I've got my little frog tape out, so yeah. Okay, so it's not very good lighting, but the inside is now blue and it's the same colour as the archway. And this is the varnish that I used for the shoe racks that we've got in the living room, and I tried to match those as closely as I could to the coat rack. So this is it. It is Ronseal interior varnish, and it is the teak colour in the satin finish. I think it does normally take 2 to 3 coats, and you have to leave 1 hour in between each coat. I'm just going to do like 1 coat and try and get it nice and even and take it slow basically. Okay, hello. So as you probably saw late last night, I put these shelves back here and I'm so happy with them. They look so cool and so nice. They really fit in well. And after some discussions, we've decided we're going to use these shelves as like our favourite shelves. So any like book read that either, I feel like for me it's going to be 5 stars or something else. Like it depends on the book essentially. But Jay's picked a few of his favourite books out, I've picked a few of mine, and like by no, these aren't going to be full right now. These are going to be slowly over time built up. So that's going to be fun. So I think the basic plan is to have 1 shelf of white books, 1 shelf of black books, because that's what most books tend to be, and then a shelf of rainbow. I found a picture online, I'll insert it somewhere here, and I just thought it looked really cool, and then I cropped it down to 1 shelf, I'll also insert that, and I was like, that's gonna look really cool. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing top shelf white books, middle shelf rainbow books, and bottom shelf black books. But yeah, that is basically going to be the plan. And then there are a few like more like bigger coffee table type books. Some of them might go in the rainbow section, but I feel like we're probably going to shove a few on the top here to more like decorate the shelves. So here are the more coffee table books. We've got 2 Enter Shikari books, Cabin Pawn, and then a Boomtown book and a Europe travel book. Jay has given me these for his favourite books, so he's picked 4 out. And then I went through, I've got bookshelves in the bedroom that are just books that I've read this year. I just keep them in order. I'm not doing that anymore. I've gone through and picked out my favourites from the year so far. So I've got those here, and I'm just gonna figure it out now. Okay, so here is the finished look. On the top we've got a Himalayan salt lamp, a woodwick candle, and then a stack of more like open it and read from anywhere books, so like more coffee table books I would class them as. And here is the close-up of those. And then if we move on down to the next shelf, this is eventually going to be just a white shelf. Most books tend to be either black or white, so we figured we'd do a shelf for each. However, at the moment only 2 of our favourite books are on here. So Jay has picked Sapiens and I've picked No One Is Too Small to Make a Difference. Then if we move down again onto our middle shelf, this is going to be our rainbow shelf. We actually don't have any red favourite books, but I do need somewhere to keep my Switch games. So for now I've put these here as kind of like a red section, although I do think once we've got red books it'll go in front of the pink, like in between the orange and the pink, but for now this works. And then those there are the rainbow books that we've got. Here is a close-up of those. Quite a lot of them are blue, which is surprising. I don't think I've read many like blue books, but yeah, quite a lot of them are blue, green, a couple of yellow and orange, and a couple of pink. One thing that I would say is quite weird is because all the 4 Heartstopper volumes are on here, it does go 1, 4, 3, 2, which is annoying, but once we've got more books on there, they'll be further apart and I think it'll look more normal. One thing I will say though is we also have no purple favourite books, and I had a quick look and I have hardly any purple books at all, so that's something I'll keep my eye out. Maybe purple books aren't as common, or maybe I just don't gravitate towards them, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. Then moving down to the last shelf, it doesn't really look black because of the way this book on the end looks, but it does have a black spine, which is why I've put it there, so like once there's more books it will look black. Maybe if I put it in the middle of them. There we go. But yeah, this is our black shelf. So on this one we've got Racing, We Should All Be Feminists, and Homo Deus. That one is a J pick again, and I believe that is a follow-on to Sapiens from the top shelf. So that is it from me. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. I know that these shelves aren't super full, but hopefully you get the idea, and over time they will become more and more. And hopefully you enjoyed setting up Jay's shelf at the start of the video. This has been a bit of a weird one, but I always like watching book shelf put together, some bookshelf organisation. So I thought I'd just lump it all into one because it wasn't going to be enough content to have doing Jay's shelf and doing this shelf separately. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you'd like to see any more content like this, or any more book or bookshelf content, let me know. Any ideas down below. And yeah, any questions, let me know. Do give it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you would like to see more, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.